Only on ABC 3340 this evening, the mother of a 10-year-old hit and killed by a car is talking for the very first time since her daughter's death. Ember Poe died days after being hit by a car along Spring Creek Road in Montevallo. ABC 3340's Gracie Johnson is on this story. And Gracie, charges were made Wednesday in connection to Ember's death.
Yes, Muriel, 2 months ago after the incident, 45-year-old John Winton was charged with manslaughter in connection to Ember's death. And according to court documents, Winton was also charged with possession or receipt of a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia the same day of the incident. Ember's mother, Kelly Poe, spoke with me today about the recent advancements in the case.
Ember was a very creative child. She was very artistic. She drew constantly, and not just on paper, but, using her iPad, making animations that blew away friends of mine who went to school for graphic design.
Ember Poe was a 10-year-old who attended school at Montevallo Elementary. On November 5th, she was hit by a vehicle along Spring Creek Road in Montevallo. Ember was rushed to Children's Hospital, where she died days later.
She stopped breathing in the ambulance. She never lost heartbeat, so they didn't have to resuscitate her. But she had a massive head injury.
Ember's mother, Kelly Poe, tells me that her other injuries were not critical.
If she hadn't hit her head, she would have been fine. Internally, she was fine. Her spine was fine. Her neck was fine. Literally, she broke both of her legs and had a small break in her wrist. And that's it. So that was really hard to contend with.
Kelly still relives the incident months later. She told me that John Winton, the man charged in connection to Ember's death, actually lives and works at the same apartment complex they live at. And seeing him is a daily reminder.
I've been having to sit here and see this man and see the truck that killed my kid for 2 months.
Kelly tells me that following the charges brought against Winton, he has since been fired from the maintenance job. And the property manager told her Friday they have posted notice for Winton to vacate the property. Ember's mother tells me she could move from the apartment complex herself, but she can't yet bring herself to leave the home she once shared with Ember.
I'm not ready to pack her room up yet. I can hardly even go in there. So the thought of going in there and taking the stuff from where she left it and putting it in boxes just breaks my heart.
Kelly tells me she is continuing to fight for justice for Ember, and without the support from her family and the community, none of this would be possible.
The community of Montevallo, they have rallied behind me. The first responders on the scene, everybody has been so supportive.
The Shelby County Jail tells me Winton posted the $30,000 bond and has since been released. We have also called the property manager to check on the status of John Winton's job and housing at the property. We've not yet heard back. Muriel.